Let's do red flags, long-term relationship edition. If they don't meet my needs, is that a red flag? Well, that depends. What type of needs do you need met? If you are asking for the other person to make you feel safe because you are struggling inside, there is not much that they can do long term to make you feel safe. If you are asking for the other person to make you feel loved because then you will feel worthy of love, no one can do that for us. We need to do that within ourselves. So when we're talking about needs not being met, we need to think about whether we are putting on the other person something that we need to work within ourselves. They're not good at communicating. Is that a red flag? Communication is a skill which can be learnt. If they are thinking about communication, that they're perfect at communicating, you need to learn something, that's a red flag. If they're aware that they're not good at communicating or there's room for improvement, but they're not willing to learn, they're not willing to take the steps to improve themselves, that can be a red flag. But majority of people struggle with communication. It's a skill that can be learned. So if they're not good at communicating, that's not necessarily a red flag. It's more so their attitude on something that they're not good at and how they handle that. The other person doesn't prioritize the relationship. This can be a bit of a red flag. Thinking about previously, were they always like this, or is this recent? Has something changed for them? Oftentimes when we get into a long-term relationship and when we've been in that relationship for a while, we can assume that problems will fix on their own. We will stay together no matter what. And the fixing of the relationship, fixing of ourselves, working through whatever is the problem can take a back seat because we'll be together no matter what. So eventually it will sort itself out. So it will never fix itself. Prioritizing your relationship, prioritizing time for connection, for communication is absolutely important.